Listening Test 1. The test have 4 sections with 10 questions each. You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer what you hear. There will be time to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. Write your answers in the listening question booklet. You will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers on the answer sheet. Now turn to section 1. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 6. Listen a phone conversation between 2 friends. Now look at questions 1 to 6.
Hello, who are you?
This is Avi D'Souza. Please allow me to talk to Sack.
Just a minute. He is here.
Hi dear, how are you?
I am absolutely fine. What about you? I heard as you have shifted to Newtown Road. Isn't it?
Yeah. But it's New Tower Road actually.
Oh yes. I thought, I was little confused. Anyway, what going on today?
Nothing special, but I am thinking about a cup of tea because of minor headache.
I feel you must prefer coffee to tea. You will surely get relief after that. I tried many times.
Yeah, you are right. But I have an allergy from it. Have to stay on my plan.
It's Sunday, don't you think we should meet? AA if you don't mint.
No worry dear, actually I also want to have meeting. Remember? We met a year ago, and now we have an easy chance to meet because I am living just a mile away from your location. Please come to my home at 12 o'clock.
It might be too early because I just woke up due to Sunday. Should we meet in City Park? I mean at evening.
No problem, but I am not well known about the area being new here. Try to come to Royal Park, behind my house.
Fine. Let's meet on 5 o'clock tomorrow evening.
Done, I will be waiting for you.
What about family? Are you there with uncle and auntie or alone?
Naturally with mom and dad. You already know I have a monophobia. I can't live alone at all.
Oh, I see. I noticed you when we used to live in the hostel during the bachelor study. Remember?
I can never forget that time. You often held me in bad situations. Thank you so much.
No need to mention. One more thing, the best time we spent during the training campus.
Still, I guess the days in hostel were better than campus, no?
Yes. You are right, because it was the long duration of time we lived together.
Yup, okay dear, see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye, have a nice day.
You now have some time to read the questions 7 to 10. Now listen carefully and answer the questions 7 to 10.
Welcome Avi, welcome to my city. I hope you feel comfortable here. Do you like this city?
Of course yes, and you know I have visited nearby religious and historical places with my parents, and sorry, I wanted you to come with us, but I really didn't know your house. I thought you were living far from the New Tower Road.
No worries, now we will use to meet often as I told yesterday that I am living just on walking distance from your house. A mile away. Now tell me, what would you like to eat?
I really like to eat fruit chat, but for now let's go to the Domino's for a slice of pizza. Fruit chat will be later after some time.
No problem, but if you don't mind, I will pay for today. Please say yes.
No, it's not good. I will be okay for paying. Actually, I want to give a party too. Don't you know that I have been selected for a job this month? And you will be surprised when I will tell you the name of company in which I will be going to start my first day of placement.
Oh, that's great. Now tell me the name of company, I can't wait.
It is the HCL Technology.
Wow, the HCL Technology is one of the best company in this province. I am so happy to hear that. Please pay all bills today. You know what, BTech is a better option as I used to tell you for the honorable companies to choose, but you was not interested in this study when we were in college. I forced you and result is here.
Yeah, I felt that the becoming an investment banker is my passion. That's why I thought about Bachelor of Commerce. I had also an interest in painting. But art is a boring stream.
Anyway, now the every confusion has been drained out. Enjoy your time and this food.
This is the end of section 1. Now turn to section 2. Now turn to section 2. Look at questions 11 to 15 and answer carefully. The Vice Manager of School Ricky will explain the map of ground floor to new staff. Listen carefully and through the map.
Hello everyone, my name is Ricky, and I am here to make you understand about the areas of the school where you must take care during the school time, as you know for what you are being hired. So, let's get started. As you can see, this is a map of ground floor. Here, this is the main entrance as you can look on the main road and just after the gate a foyer placed. It is not useful nowadays because all entertaining activities are done front of head office. Yes it is, because in Easter storeroom is available where costumes, articles and other required things can be saved which are useful for the functions and recreational tasks. One more thing, there is no any headache of theft due to head office beside. You can see 2 blocks just near to the playground, one for the teachers meeting and another one is used for new projects which are explained to the whole educational staff like teachers and clerks. But don't be confused at all to separate both blocks for your convenience. Let me show you, as the water cooler is situated in the last northeast side over the playground, this is, so that the children can drink water while playing. And staff will not have to go far for the drinking water in between the project explanation, that is why this block is near to water cooler. However, the teacher meeting area has 2 doors in and out, they are provided water and the on the tables. That time no one has to go outside until the meeting isn't done. Now come back to the southeast corner and you can look at the rest ward for the sport people like our players and trainers. There is a safety room for the security guard just at the left side of main door of school. We have 2 guards and they do duty turn by turn. They must need to take a rest for some time. The students can buy anything they want, because school has personal vendor to provide stationery and eatables to the students. They don't have to go out of main entrance. This is located just front of clock room. I hope you all have understood and ready to take care of school. Remember your duty to just keep an eye at every activity around the ground floor. Thank you so much. Take care.
Look at the questions 16 to 20. Choose the correct letter A, B or C for each question.
Dear staff, this is Ria. And I want you to focus on some prime points. Those are quite essential for the reputation of school. Please note. Make sure the guards must be on duty every time from 6 am to 3 o'clock. However, CCTV cameras are the most important part of security. Check them out 24 hours. Make sure that should never be cut off. Keep a special attention on that. If security guards will be absent for a genuine reason, Just report on main desk. Till the time they will be on duty, keep looking into the LED screen, so that nothing could be happened wrong. And yes, keep on continue with the fire alarm system for 24 hours. It is also one of the major site to keep in mind because school is situated near to powerhouse. No worry, for Sunday you may get relaxed, but still CCTV is your duty to attention, whole day and night of every week. The next thing is atmosphere. I hope your team will give attention on the surrounding of school properly. It is a routine work to look after the sweepers as if they are doing their job in proper way or not. The hygiene is must, so that no one can point out to the school authority. Side by side, student desks should be placed in designed manners. Sometimes students slide them a bit. The desks are not fixed, as you already know. The water cooler is also a responsibility of your team to check after every day. This is a heavy requirement. The mistake cannot be forgiven in this case, sorry. At the third point, the school does not allow any luxury leave. Be on time honestly. You will have to distribute the registers in each block of school. It is not your job to provide notebooks to the students because instead of teachers we have different staff for this work. But yes, in their absence you may have to do this work too. Stay away from the gardening. Of course our gardeners have to go for it. Leave is prohibited for them even on Sunday. They have only 4 working hours in a day. Now talk about another responsibility. As you know, the school is located on the main road. Help the gatekeepers during the discharging of school buses. Look around the road and stop the buses if you notice any rush on the road. Do not let any student to go out during the recess time. It is rare because our school teachers always take care of students. Sometimes you will have to be alert at the time of when parents come for the special leave for students. Make sure with identity as if they are the parents or any strangers. But only at the time there is no one on the information desk. At last, uniform is your own identity and recognition. Do not skip to wear it. This might make you separate from other schools, and even you can come out from the social troubles if there is any mistake happened by your side. Without uniform, we also cannot approach you easily. Now for your favor. Your children can study here on half fees along with no fare of school until 5th standard. The medical is free if they get injured in school during the study or sport time. Thank you everyone. Take your positions.
This is the end of section 2. Now turn to section 3. Look at the questions 21 to 24. Match the given statements and mark them as true or false.
Good morning, students. You will be glad to hear that our school is planning a short trip for all of you. Actually, this is a tour to zoo. Yes, you heard right, the school is going to arrange a trip at free of cost for the pupils. For your kind information, as today is Monday, our journey will be started by the day after tomorrow. Come to the backyard of school at 9 o'clock morning, buses will be waiting for you over there. So you will be provided the tokens to sit in your buses accordingly. This is a short trip as I told you. We will be back from the zoo by evening on same day, but yes, it is only compulsory for classes 5th to 8, otherwise the 9th and 10th classes will enjoy the trip for 2 days. The school will not allow the classes nursery to 4th because of too much young children. I want you to do one more thing. Just come with us if your parents agree for all this. Otherwise you may come to the school for the tuitions on regular basis. Our facility will teach you till Thursday. So be relaxed and sign this paper if you want to be part of this journey. Please take this yellow paper and take the signature from your parents on it. The next information about zoo along with instructions will be provided by Miss Rui. So keep on sitting where you are for next few minutes.
Look at questions 25 to 30. Fill the name of place in the zoo where the students will visit. This is a guidance lecture for the students before going on a trip.
Good morning, students. I am Ruhi. I am a zoologist and want to make you understand about the features of zoo as well as some important facts which may help you to enjoy your trip more than you are excited for. So, on the main entrance you will not have to stand in rows because your tickets will be purchased by school authority. The most important part of this trip is learning zoology. You will be sifted in the audiovisual hall to introduce about different animals which you will be going to experience in reality. In this auditorium you will understand about the body parts of animals and how they function differently. Some are same as humans and some are different. Oh, I will not destroy your surprise. Sorry. Next, the statues of the wild animals will be shown in the museum area. This is because you could be familiar to the size or body structure of the carnivorous creatures before meeting them in actual. But don't worry, they will be in the cages or under full of protection. Now we will sit in the vehicles provided by zoo, and it will be the time when we will start to have look around the zoo. We cannot see whole zoo on feet, because it is quite large area, as it covers 3 hectares of land minimum. Anyway, leave it, and we are talking about the bird life. Yes, we will have chance to experience the birds by closer. So we will have to visit to the birdhouse. Yes, this area is known as birdhouse. You can read on the board hanging front of the hall. You can look at variety of nests and also you can know how the birds knit them. Please don't forget to wear face mask while in the birdhouse. Well, if you are interested in marine life, then this part of zoo is for you. Called natatorium. Enjoy the activities of dolphins and the sweet swimming of the turtles. I also really like to see small turtles in the clear water. It is time to come back now, but feel happy because all the students will have chance to meet someone. Guess it? No? Okay, let me tell you. It is gorilla. Yes, you have watched it in many Hollywood movies like King Kong or Baby's Day Out. You can see it practically now. So gorilla is waiting for you in the enclosure. This area will be the last one for students 5th to 8th. By the way, others will be shifted in next level to enjoy one another day with sport teachers. The pupils from classes 9th and 10th will be continued their journey and next day they will visit to the Dino World. Yes, Dino World, it is DINOWORLD. It is in Science City, just located on the few steps from the zoo. They can study on the dinosaurs, as the structure of dinosaurs' bones is well placed to explain there. You will have to stay in a hotel with teachers for the night. So, any question? I feel you will be satisfied with this tour. Have a nice day.
This is the end of section 3, now turn to section 4. Section 4. You will hear a story of someone's real life that is being told by a grandfather Smith to his granddaughter Lucy. Look at questions 31 to 40 and answer carefully. Questions 30 to 40.
Good evening, Grandpa. I want you to tell me a true story of someone's real life instead of a common story like Thirsty Crow or whatever. May you please do this tonight?
Why not, Lassie? I will.
Okay, fine. Start it now. I will listen it consciously. Thank you so much.
Then listen. This is a story, oh, not a story. It is a biography of my close friend David. Once upon a time, he planned to go for an adventure. Actually, he was quite young at that time. So, he decided to go with his wife Diana. As I came to know, they both husband and wife choose to go to the desert area because he did never visit such place at all. The journey got started from the packing, and they took everything they required at that time in middle time of both summer and winter season. Let me tell you what they carried, especially torch, but it was not working. They left. Oh yes, some candies, but it is not in the list of necessaries, same as torch and comic books. Now the day came when they departure from the home by their own car with full of fuel and an extra tank of diesel. It was sunny day and suddenly David felt nausea, and then his wife asked him to drive the car, so that David can take a rest on back seat for a while. But unfortunately David started snoring. Diana thought to let him sleep for more time, because she knew that this nap could make him feel relaxed. But the journey had a twist here, when Diana forgot to set a navigation in car for the further route. She met to a mistake and kept on driving to wrong path. When David woke up, he looked around and found himself in the car alone. He got panic and shouted when he realized that Diana was not there in the car, and this was not the place where they planned to go. Because it was only desert for miles, no one was there, even a single animal. He disturbed a lot, and car was not activated now. He tried Maytime, and he got failed again and again. The fuel tank was empty. Now he understood that his wife had been kidnapped. He didn't have any other plan without walking toward a known route in hope of reaching somewhere he could find his wife. The desert seemed too big, and he had quite limited water and breads to eat. David wanted to overcome this problem before night, otherwise he may stuck in the dangerous time. He did not let the self-confidence loose, and continually walked for many hours. It was not enough. I mean, his efforts were not enough yet. But suddenly he looked at a water canal and decided to jump into, because by this way he could get relief from the high temperature and also he could some amount of water. The best time of the biography is here. He was a good swimmer, being an athlete, and started to swim with the flow of water. This canal meets to the Blue River, and fortunately this river is the main source of water of his city. I mean, he got returned back to his city by his luck. Now he was upset and hospitalized immediately. The police started to find his wife Diana, in which they got succeed. Actually, Diana was kidnapped by smugglers who were there for mining. The smugglers thought that Diana was a police officer who had arrested to someone laying in the car, but it was a misunderstanding because suspected was David, her husband. Nowadays David and Diana both are living in Scotland with their children. Are you listening? Hey Lassie. You are sleeping. Good night.
This is end of the listening test. You have 10 minutes to transfer your answers.